Here's what you've missed on Jason vs. Wild.
Get this, Bear Grylls, survivor extraordinaire, is looking for a sidekick.
To be an assistant to Bear Grylls, you have to be knowledgeable.
Cactuses?
You have to be humble.
I can be the most humble person the world has ever seen!
You have to be fearless with a strong sense of direction, which is difficult because I'm afraid of
actual monsters, the dark, clowns, weird-looking cloud cover, roller coasters, people who dress up in suits, basketball players, babies, baby snakes. I don't know where I am. Where did I go? Bear Grylls, help me!
You have to be willing to make peace with nature.
Ooh, you're an angry one. You must be the daddy, and you must be the mommy. And you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you little babies. Okay. Hi. I've been bit!
But for me to sell this story to Bear Grylls, people have to know how I got out here and why I should be his sidekick.
Jason, weren't we supposed to stop for gas a while ago?
We'll make it.
Shoot. The phone is dead. That rules out calling anyone.
What are we gonna do?
I knew what to do.
Jason? Jason! Jason! Our home is that way!
It's okay. This is a shortcut.
Well, just retrace your steps if you get lost!
Psh, I'm not gonna get lost. Rattlesnakes are very poisonous. Baby rattlesnakes are especially poisonous because they don't know how to control their venom. I have become very woozy, and I don't know how much time has passed.
There are 2 adults and a bunch of baby rattlers. Chances of me being bit by the adult is slim. It's even more slim. I'm going to make it back to the van to find the antidote. Why did I go on this foolhardy journey? Why? I should have stayed with the van. Are there any snakes in the van? No! There might be snakes on a plane, but not in the van. But I had to go on this journey to prove that I could be Bear Grylls' sidekick. It still hurts where I got bit. I'm afraid to touch it, though. God, what am I gonna do?
It was then that I decided that it was best to go back and look at the footage to see how big the rattlesnake was that bit me in the leg.
No! Yeah, it turns out it wasn't a rattlesnake that bit me, just a jumping cactus.
As you can see, it isn't a snake at all. I backed up into a jumping cactus. As to why I still felt the pain, I took some of that cactus with me and was laying on it. This new information caused me to get a little excited.
Woo! I'm alive! Yeah! It's time to dance! I am alive, yes! I am alive, yes! Yes, I am! He's
This
alive,
went
yes,
on
I
for
am.
quite a
He's
while.
alive, he's alive, he's alive. I'm gonna count that as a success. I mean, I spent time with my enemy and I did not freak out. Well, until after they bit me. But wouldn't you? You know, when I was scared, I asked God what to do, and He gave me peace. That peace helped me clear my head and focus. Even though there was nothing to freak out about, really, God gave me peace. You know, that reminds me of the woman from Shunem, except she had something to freak out about. Her son had died, so she ran to Elisha and fell down at his feet. So Elisha went with the woman from Shunem, but he sent his servant out ahead of him. And when he sent him, he gave him his trusty walking stick and said, "Take this stick and lay it down on the boy's face." When Elisha and the woman from Shunem arrived, Elisha's servant came out to meet him and said, "I'm sorry, but the boy is still dead." So Elisha went into his room, and the dead boy was still there, lying on his bed. He laid down on top of the boy. He put his eyes on the boy's eyes. He put his hands on the boy's hands. He put his mouth on the boy's mouth. Ew. The body began to get warm, but that wasn't enough for Elisha. So he got up, he paced the room, and he did it again. Double ew. This time, the boy sneezed 7 times and opened up his eyes. He was alive. The woman was so excited. Her son that was dead is now alive. She was so happy. She probably danced and sang the way I was when I found out I wasn't dying.
I am alive, yes. I am alive, yes. Yes, I am. He's alive. Yes, I am. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
When tragedy strikes, God is there for us. It doesn't matter whether it's death or a jumping cactus, God is there for us.
Join us next week on Jason vs. Wild to see if Jason makes it back to the van.
I'm sick!